What's up guys, I'm randomfrankp, and it's already that dreaded time of year again, back to school season. Now whether you started school already at the beginning of the month or you don't start till the end of the month or the first week of September, it doesn't matter. Also doesn't matter if you're in middle school, high school, university, or college. These are all things that I think students can appreciate and use throughout the school year, and they're all under $100 each to save you guys some money. If you see anything you like, I'll have it all listed for you in the description down below so you can check it out, as well as a link to sign up for Amazon Prime for a free 30-day trial. There's free 2-day shipping, sometimes 1-day shipping, discounts on textbooks, regular books, movies, games, all that stuff. So I think Prime is definitely a necessity, needless to say. So like I said, everything we listed for you down below. Now first up is a great desktop accessory for anybody. This is a pen holder and a wireless Qi charger for your phone. Doesn't matter what phone you have, if it has Qi charging, you're good to go. So I figured this 2-in-1 would be a great fit for this series. The second you place it on the Qi charging logo, you notice a little light on the bottom turn from blue to green, and that's how you know it is charging. Now the cable is already built in. There's a hole on the back side of this so you could route the cable out. And then from there, if you have a monitor, you can plug the USB into there to give it power, or just plug it into an adapter into the wall. But it just beats having to have a secondary charger already on your desk. And then now to keep it more tidy, if you will, less cables anywhere, the 2-in-1 I think was just a pretty good idea. Something that I think students can appreciate. This comes in at $28. Next up, what's essential to any student or practically anybody with a phone is gonna be an external battery bank. However, these are pretty interesting. These are called the Orbit, and it's these dual power banks. They get docked up on this charger, and say you're heading out for the day, you're going to class, you can just take one with you, put it in your bag, and then have that with you. I think this is great for the dorm room setting, where say you're living with somebody, you can just have both of these charging at all times. Whenever you're going to class, you each can take one, or have one as a backup in case one dies on you. And then you just have the other one already charged. The little indicator on the front lets you know when it's charging, when it's fully charged up, and each of them are 5,000 milliamp hours, so 10,000 milliamp hours total between the two, which is definitely gonna be more than enough to charge your phone, especially most modern phones. I could possibly even get you 2 full charges. And also, as you can see, very tiny and pocketable. And like I said, just best case scenario I think would be in the dorm room setting where you leave them by the door, and before you go out to classes for the day, take one with you, throw it in your bag, and be good to go. Next is definitely an interesting device. This is a 3-in-1. It is first a bladeless fan, it doubles as a nightlight, and then triples as a humidifier. So you take a look at it and it's pretty futuristic looking, and if you didn't know what it was, you probably wouldn't know what it is. And I kind of like that about it. So depending on where you live, these August and September months could definitely be pretty hot in a dorm room. So having a personal fan like this is cool because not only is it gonna cool you down, but it's not gonna be loud since there is no fan up top. And since it also acts like a secondary lamp, it'll give you that nice little warm glow at night. And the humidifier feature is definitely pretty interesting. There's a compartment on the bottom of the backside where you can put some water in and then just turn it on if you need it. There are different fan speeds and light levels so you can adjust it, but I think for a desktop fan like this, definitely a pretty interesting gadget. And I got this from Banggood for only $20. Now we have the Amazon Echo Show 5. I showed this off over the summer, and for under $100, I think this is just another killer desktop accessory. You really can't beat it for just $90. You probably know their lineup and stuff already from their previous devices, but this gives you that nice 5-inch screen, and then from there you have all of Amazon's apps and skills with ALEXA, which is why I think this could be definitely useful in a dorm. Taking a look at it, it still follows that similar design language and stuff. Up top, you have all your buttons for volume control and triggering ALEXA. And there's even a webcam cover here, which is definitely a nice addition. I know people are often concerned about their privacy and stuff, so now you can just cover that up whenever you want. So not only is it pretty much like a giant clock that you can have sitting on your desk or on your nightstand or whatever, but you can use it to watch Amazon movies, play Spotify, Amazon Music, pull up things like recipes, maybe certain things you can ask for your lecture coming up, or you have a question you can ask it for homework or something like that, studying for a test. You get the idea. And it's highly customizable from the themes and the colors, and there's tons of different customization options inside these already, from picking like where the clock and the weather and the date is all laid out. It's all configurable, which is really cool. That way you can make it more personal to you, or even put your own photos on this as like the screensaver. I'm a big fan of it for just $90, and I know if I was still a student, I would definitely have this in my dorm. Next up is this modern digital alarm clock that also is, reflective and can kind of act like a mirror. Something like this I think would be cool to have like on your nightstand. And it's literally like the size of an iPhone, so depending on where you put this, it's just not gonna take up much space at all. So I'm a fan of the really simplistic look here. There's really not a lot going on, which I think is a good thing, with the time being very brightly and boldly displayed right there on the front. You can dim the lights, however, but there's also a built-in sensor on the right side which automatically dims it depending on the lighting in the room. So at nighttime, you're not gonna be blinded by this. And while yes, we just showed off, a more smart digital smart clock with the Echo Show 5, I think this, on the other spectrum of things, keeping it more simple, could be a nice refresher. What's also nice is that there's a built-in battery, so say throughout the night, maybe you guys lose power. Once you get power back, it'll save your settings and everything, so you won't lose your alarm and the time won't be all messed up. And also as a nice feature, this could charge your devices. So on the right side of it, there are 2 USB outputs. So you can just, plug in a USB, charge your phone, charge any other smart devices that you might need to charge for the following day. This is only $25, and like I said, if you don't want a smart clock or anything like that, this is a different end of the spectrum here. Keep it nice and simple, and it looks modern as well. Next is something that I definitely wish I had when I was in college, and that is this stainless steel Yeti Rambler. It's a 14-ounce insulated mug. You're probably very familiar with Yeti and their brand and stuff. So say in the morning you want to take your cup of coffee or tea with you to class, you're not gonna have to worry about it getting cold on the way. It'll keep it warm for hours. And I think in college is when I developed my coffee addiction, so if you're not there yet, it's probably coming. But again, just having something like this so I don't have to worry about it, getting cold on the way, or if I have a really early class like an 8 a.m., I could just pour it, take it with me, not have to worry about it spilling or anything either because of the top lid, and then have it, sip it throughout the morning, and then probably, refill it again before I go to a different class later on in the day. So this is the 14-ounce version. You can definitely get it in like the bigger tumblers that are like, 18, 24, 36 ounces, all different sizes, all different colors, but it's a nice little mug like this. Students, you're probably gonna wanna pick one of these up. And next is not the most interesting thing, but already it's one of the most important things for students, and that's external hard drives. I think over the years I've accumulated quite the external hard drive collection, and these ones from Western Digital are the ones that I use constantly. So I showed off this white My Passport version in the past. It's 4 terabytes, but you can see their newer versions are literally half the thickness, so they're cutting down on the overall bulk. They've also added versions that have a metal enclosure, which is gonna help the durability in the long run. So whether it's something like backing up important files from your laptop, or saving files for research or a big paper coming up, or even for your classes. Depending on the classes you have, whether it's like animation, videography, photography, some files can get pretty large. But what's great is these come in all different capacities from 1 terabyte up to 4 terabytes, so you're definitely gonna have enough. You can also get these in different colors as well, so if you wanna, again, just match it to something, maybe your favorite color, school colors, the options are there. And the included cable is also color-coded to the hard drive. Thought that was nice. And in terms of speeds, the newer generation with the USB-C, it's up to 5 gigabits per second, so blazing fast as well. And again, just any student, you gotta take advantage of these. It's not the most exciting thing in the tech world, but a necessity at that for backing up important files so you don't lose them. You don't wanna lose, all this research and paperwork for an upcoming term paper or something like that. So for the price, you really can't beat it. Next, I showed them off before, but these slim minimal wallets I think are just a must-have carry for students because odds are you're not carrying a lot of cash with you. You probably got your credit card or debit card, your student ID, your driver's license, and that's pretty much all you're gonna need with you. And just having something like this in your pocket or in your bag where it's not gonna be too big and bulky, for $15, which these are, really a nice pickup. You can get them in all different sorts of colors as well, match it to maybe your school colors if you want. But yeah, as a student, you don't carry much around, so being able to just have this on you really quickly to pull out your student ID, definitely pretty nice for the price. I'm a poet. Next up is a little gadget that I found, which is gonna be great for security, and that's this tiny little EveryKey. It's a Bluetooth device that essentially is great for password management and security. So again, depending on, if you bring your laptop to school or if you are in college, say something happens where your laptop gets stolen. Well, now you don't have to worry about all your passwords and all your information being at risk because it's essentially tied to this. It's pretty much like a wireless password vault. This wireless device makes sure that you and only you have access to that important information such as passwords. And this needs to be within Bluetooth range so you can again have access to all the websites and passwords that you choose to set up and use with this. Setup is very simple, takes just a few seconds, and this is really for everybody. If you want to use this on your Mac OS, Windows, whatever phone you have, or even if you just want to use this on different browsers and stuff, it's compatible with a ton, which is really good to see. So not only can you use it for online passwords and stuff, but you can use it to unlock your devices. So you can see for my laptop here, usually I have to either put it in or do the touch of the fingerprint for the sensor there, but if this is just in range, it'll automatically recognize it and log me in. So say you're logging into Amazon or something and you have this with you, you log in, it does it automatically. If it's not within range, it will not log in, you'll still be prompted to put in your password, which again, say if someone steals your laptop, they're not gonna have access automatically to your Amazon account or your email or Twitter, whatever you use this with. And say this gets stolen, don't worry, there's just not gonna have all the access now to your passwords because it still needs to be within range of your devices. And then they're gonna have to essentially have your information of logging into the EveryKey account. So don't have to worry about this getting stolen and then having the information. You can also remotely freeze this if you want, so it essentially just becomes a dud device to anybody who would find this if you lose it. But it also comes with a little keychain holder so you can have it on your keys. Again, just if you have your keys to your dorm room or your ID card, throw it on there, be good to go. Have it with you at all times. Thought it was a pretty interesting device, and it's just $69. Then lastly, to wrap it all up, to give students a break on some software, we have a discount for Microsoft Office Home and Student Edition. On yourcdkey.com, you get a 20% discount using my code UKrandom, which will get you Microsoft Word, Excel, PowerPoint, and I think OneNote for just $18.06. I know some people say you can get this stuff for free through your university or your school. I know for me that was never the case, and I had to pay full price for this way back in the day. So this is something that I think students would definitely need for writing papers, PowerPoint, all that boring stuff that instead of spending all that money on, you can get for just under $20. And it's the 2016 version, so you're still gonna be saving some money even more. Essentially all the same stuff. And even more so if you want to save money on activating Windows 10, I'll drop a link for you down below as well. You can get Windows 10 Pro for just under $12. Again, code UKrandom at checkout, save you guys some money. All right guys, so that'll wrap it up for my video on 10 cool back to school tech ideas. Hope you enjoyed, and good luck this upcoming school year. Like I said, if you see anything you like, I'll have it all listed for you in the description down below so you can check it out. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up to show your support. Feel free to follow me on Twitter at randomfrankp for channel updates. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Well, hope you enjoyed. Have a good day.